Hi, welcome to Pod of Mercy. I am your host, Longhair Linda, and our guest co-host today is...
Lucy.
Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
I've been proper looking forward to doing an episode with you, actually.
Yeah.
Especially on this topic.
When you brought out the podcast, I was like, when am I going to go? When's it my turn?
When is it my turn? All right, so you've heard the podcast before, right?
Yeah.
You know that we start with a rapid fire round.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 45 seconds to answer 10 questions. So that's me asking and you answering.
I'll smash it.
You'll smash it? You reckon you'll do it?
100%.
I've beat one person so far, so I beat Tox on episode 5.
Well, I obviously need to beat Tom.
You have to beat Tox.
I have to.
Alright, so let me get my timer together and then we'll get going.
Okay.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, I'm a bit nervous now.
Don't be nervous, she'll be fine. Okay. And go. Favourite pizza topping?
Ham and mushroom.
Biggest addiction?
Oh, dick.
If you could have any superpower, which would you choose?
Invisibility.
Drinks or dinner for a first date?
Drinks.
Name 3 things that make you happy.
Oh. My dogs, my grandma, and...
Dick?
Dick.
Favourite colour?
Purple.
Best gift you've ever received?
My mum gave me the gift of life.
Biggest pet peeve?
When people don't say excuse me.
What's your best feature?
My whole face. Can I say that?
You can. Favourite movie?
The Usual Suspects.
You just did it.
Yes!
You literally said Suspects and the timer went. Amazing. Okay, a couple of things. First of all, energy. Your best feature on my whole face. That is the 2020 energy we need. Okay. So your biggest addiction is dick?
I mean, I would say so. Oh, God.
Oh, I can't wait to edit the clips.
I'm not really addicted to it. I could have said, I wouldn't say I'm addicted. Do I partake in that activity more than others? Yeah. It's 2020. We're not slut shaming.
No slut shaming whatsoever. I just found it hilarious. Okay, so an unofficial New Year's resolution of mine is to be more open to new things, right? And new experiences. And that, dare I say, includes being more open to dating again. Yeah, you can't see this, guys, but we're both pulling faces. So far it's not going well. I cancelled a date last night.
Why?
I used the excuse that it was raining for myself. I told myself it's because it's raining.
Pathetic fallacy. You think the date's going to be shit and it's raining, so...
And I really just wanted to Netflix and be by myself.
Yeah.
And just be in the house.
Honestly.
And it's probably not the best start, let's say that. It's not a good start. But I wanted to speak to you about your dating experiences because based on just some of the messages I get from you, I thought, nah, you have to be on the episode.
Yeah, there's... Me and dating are just not... Because I make up excuses. I'm like you, I'll find reasons not to go because I think I want to be more open to dating and more open to the type of person that I go for. Mm-hmm. But when I do start speaking to different kinds of people, I find that they just don't have that energy and I'm not feeling it. So then I'm like... So
what's the energy that you look for?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody's just you've got to be confident and you've got to be funny. I'm so immature. I'm really silly, and I think when somebody's so serious and they can't, I'm really sarcastic as well. So if you're easily offended, then it's not
gonna work.
Yeah.
Right.
So
basically confident, funny.
Yeah. Just make me laugh.
Fair enough.
Make me laugh and don't
There's a lot of funny guys out here, I think, maybe.
Right, yeah.
They think they're funny anyway.
Or, yeah, men that think they're the funniest and think they can't be funny.
The worst.
I'm like... Clearly never met us for a start.
First of all, we're hilarious.
Hilarious.
Okay, so what's your favourite first date memory?
I don't really do first dates.
Okay.
Well, I do, but my favourite first date memory. Okay, so it's not really a favourite memory. Because it went tits up. So I met this guy on a night out in Walrus, and obviously at the time when I was drunk.
What the fuck's a Walrus?
Walrus in Northern Quarter.
Oh, okay. Club. Listen, I've lived here for nearly 6 years and I still don't feel like I live here, so I don't know. Go on.
So anyway, I obviously gave him my number, and then he was asking to take me out, and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling it, blah, blah, blah. Because on message I was like, he seemed funny in real life, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. Anyway, we were supposed to go to the cinema for food. We went to the cinema, and he didn't speak the whole way there because he was nervous. He was ginger as well, really pale, and you could just see this rash,
so he was like flushed,
rising, this uncomfortable rash, and I was like, oh my god. He bought tickets for the wrong film, and I was like, oh, it's fine, we can go and watch that. He was like, no, it's fine. Ended up just binning the tickets that he bought because he was that nervous and buying some more, and then it was just hilariously uncomfortable.
Oh.
So I started planting the seed when I was like, oh, I don't feel very well. I'm not feeling too. So then when we came out, I was like, just take me home. Made him park around the corner. He tried to give me a hug. When I say I got out the car and ran, and then just blocked his number when I got home.
No!
And I was like, I'm never doing this again. I was traumatised.
Oh.
So that's why I don't really like the first dates. But that was a favourite memory because it was just so awful. And I think it's funny.
Yeah, so you can look back on it now and laugh.
Yeah.
I see. I'm kind of like that in the sense of I don't like how formal dating is. It makes me so uncomfortable. Like so I haven't really dated. I don't count them as dates, right? So for the whole of 2019, for example, I went on 2 dates.
Yeah.
Both shit. Just horrible. And immediately, like, I got home from each one and was like, this is why I don't do this. This is what, like, why did you even leave the house today? Yeah. This was a waste of your Fenty Beauty. So I don't like how formal dating is. I used to enjoy, when I did, like, properly go out and stuff when I was younger, I used to really enjoy, like, friend dates.
Yeah.
So a guy you already know. Yeah. And you're hanging out anyway because you enjoy hanging out with them, and you're doing things that you both already know you like. Yeah. That to me is a perfect date.
So for me, like, I'm so much more comfortable with somebody after I already know them.
Yes.
So I prefer to, like, meet someone. Or I don't want to say organically. That sounds really cringy.
No, but
meet someone like that, and then, having already seen them, met them, and then go on a date, because the idea of meeting somebody for a date that you don't know, because
it's horrible.
I get anxious because I'm like, what if it's shocking? What if it's shit? What if I want to go home? I can't get out of the date. And I think,
yes, the fuck you can.
I don't want to put that pressure on myself.
That's how I feel, because I see what you're saying in the sense of, like, the organic thing. It does sound cheesy or cringy or whatever, but it's true, because, like, if I'm just meeting, because it's not about like the initial physical attraction, because I like to think that most of the people I actually talk to are attractive anyway, so it's not really that for me. Like, people that I'm drawn to tend to be attractive anyway. I don't really have, like, ugly friends. I mean, it sounds tragic, you know what I'm saying? I think there's something attractive about them anyway. So it's not enough for me to be like, oh yeah, you're cute, let's go on a date. That just doesn't. It's nice for a movie. It's nice for other people if it works for them. But for me, I feel really uncomfortable. I have to kind of know you a little bit, actually want to hang out with you already, because otherwise, why?
Like, what are we doing?
Why are we going? Why do I want to spend time and money?
I'm cynical though, because when so my first thought when someone has to take me out, my first thought is, why? Like, what do you like? Why? And that's just the feeling that I get, because I'm like, what do you want with me, devil?
Devil, demon.
Stay away from me with your demon dick. Like, I don't. Do you know what I mean? Because I think they move to you in a certain way, and then ask to take you out, and I think that everyone's got an agenda though.
Everyone has got an agenda.
Yeah, so everyone I'm like,
has one. Even if it's not like a bad agenda, everyone's got. Everyone has, right? So it's just trying to figure out what that is and whether it's compatible with yours. But also, I think because like I told you before we even started recording, you know this about me anyway. I'm not really a relationship type of girl. At least I haven't been for a long time. I'm trying to be more open to things. So I'm not trying to, be like, that's not me. It's just that's how I've been usually. But I find that if you ask me out, I'm really, really good at friend zoning.
Swear.
It's a skill. I like to think it's one of my. If I could put it on my CV, I would. Because I'm very good at like picking out the things I like about people and being like, no, I do actually want to spend time with you. I just don't want any of that other stuff. Yeah. And if you happen to ask me out, I will be so kind in turning you down. Yeah. But still would be like totally cool with texting you or, you know, dealing with you or seeing you if we're at events or whatever. Like, I'm so good with that.
Do you not think though that there's such a double standard? So like the messages that I could show you where men are moving mad.
Men move wild.
Erratic.
Very wild. Yeah.
But it's, as a girl, you're expected to like, don't force it, don't pressure men into anything, don't ask what are we, don't do all these things. But then because you get called a psychopath or like, she's mental. But when a boy does it,
that's them showing interest.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I was getting to. I think I have quite a male brain in that way. In that I don't like to genderize everything, but if we're speaking traditionally, I guess, I tend to be like, if you ignore me, I'll be like, but why are you ignoring me? Yeah. I hate that works on me, because I know a lot of guys know that works on girls, like some girls anyway. But like, if I just sit there like, okay, so why aren't you?
Yeah.
Why is it I'm looking through my phone and the DMs I've got, I don't want to speak to any of these people? Why is it that you though? Or even something as and this is going to sound so conceited, and I promise I'm not this bad, but I just have my moment. Sometimes I'm like, okay, but why didn't you respond to my story on Instagram?
Right?
I'm like, no, but like I know you saw it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for you. But I've had responses on this.
Yeah.
For something else that's nothing to do with romance or sexual or anything at all. Like, I talked to you. Why did you not? And that stuff. And then I find myself doing that, and I'm like, you know what? Let me turn my phone off, because this is.
It's more annoying when you know, like, say you put a picture up or a story, and it might be something that's hilarious, and you get like loads of DMs like, oh my god, how funny, and you know that they've seen it, and you know that they will have found it funny. But then they just don't say anything. But I'm a bit like a boy in that sense. So
I do the same shit.
I've been like dating people in the past, and I've been like, no, don't like my photos on Facebook. Don't comment on my photos on Facebook. I'll delete the comments, because I'm like, I don't want anyone to know that we're like chatting.
I'm exactly like that. Yeah. But private stuff, talk to me.
Yeah.
If it's a response to my Instagram story, do that.
Yeah.
Don't while out on Twitter, because I will get so uncomfortable. Yeah. I hate when people do that. Like, I genuinely, it's one of my, like, one of the things that really gets to me is if I like you, or if I have a feeling that you might like me, even if we haven't like done anything about it or talked about it or anything, and then you say something wild on Twitter, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
The only time I want to do that timeline flirting is with people I have no interest in.
Oh yeah.
Sexually.
Yeah.
If we're just cool, I'll say all types of shit.
Oh god,
especially when I've been out drinking. If I'm out drinking with you, I'll say all types of shit.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing actually happening there. But if something is going to happen, or something is happening, or we kind of are talking a little bit, blah blah blah, and then you put it on the timeline, nope, that's it, we're done. That's uncomfortable shit.
Because people don't need to know. And I think
at all.
I've got this thing where the way I think is, once you start telling people about your private life or you put it out there, that's when people start thinking they can have an opinion. Mm-hmm. So for your own sanity, just don't.
For me also as well, like I love seeing cute couple shit on the timeline. I love it. I'm not taking part in that.
Yeah.
I never have. For as long as I've had social media, I don't put shit like that on my social media. Not public, ever.
Yeah.
Because I find it very uncomfortable. I don't, like, especially what if it doesn't work out? What if, like, you know, I don't like it.
I've put like a picture on before of somebody that I was like seeing, but it was never like soppy up, because I hate stuff like that. I love it for other people, and I'm like, how cute. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm so happy that you're happy, but I've got absolutely no interest in.
The only, like, I mean, I've been in photos with people that I've been seeing on social media.
Yeah.
That's happened before. But it's not because I've been like posting that we're a couple.
Yeah.
It's just that we were at a thing together, or we were at whatever, and there was people there and pictures have been taken. It is what it is, right? Yeah. I don't tend to post much now anyway, but it happens, right? I think what I don't like is This just occurred to me. Do you ever post like a picture with the emoji thing? Why do people do that?
The emoji.
They put an emoji over the person they're seeing's face.
Oh,
have you seen that?
Don't, because do you know what? No, this pisses me off because I think, what are you like fucking Idris Elba or something? And is he high profile? Like what? No.
If you didn't want him on, you just don't put it up.
It's fucking next man from Swinton. No one cares about him. Nobody cares.
Next man from Swinton.
Yes. Why are you hiding him? Why? And if you feel like you have to hide him, don't put them, because that to me is just attention seeking.
Yes.
You want everyone to know, oh, look at me.
I'm in a thing, but I'm not telling. Oh my God, that pick me culture drives me up a wall. The main reason it annoys the shit out of me, the main reason, is because me, you, any other woman especially, could be doing something super innocent on the timeline, and now it looks like a pick me because of all the pick me's out there.
Yeah.
So for example, pick me's love to tell people how they can cook. Oh, they love it. Yeah. I would be cooking thingy all the time, wearing this and I'm like, okay, sure. All of that, right? But like, for example, at the moment I'm posting veganuary recipes.
Yeah.
And so I've posted things that I've cooked.
Yeah.
That could technically look like a pick me, even though it's nothing to do with that. But it's because of pick me's posting constantly, I can cook for you.
Do you know what really winds me up, right? Did you see the thread that went viral about the female sexual enhancement pill?
No.
Right,
what?
So the Scotty Unfamous did like retweeted it or something.
Okay.
Or tweeted about this pill and then said, look at this thread. So I went on it.
What does it do?
So this woman basically goes through how she took it, and it just makes you mad horny. It's like the female version of Viagra, I think.
Oh,
so it's supposed to, well, it's supposed to just enhance. So she did this big thread and like was going through it, and it was her, and she was clear from the very start. She was like, this is my experience, my personal experience. Some girl retweeted it and put something like, or I absolutely do not need this. I'm a natural gusher, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
And I thought, not only are you putting it, it seems like they're trying to put other women down to this pick-me culture as well. It's a lot of female bashing involved. I think, why?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know what I mean? Just because you can cook and another girl can't.
Yeah.
What? She might have really nice breath. Your breath might stink.
Exactly.
I'd rather kiss someone with a nice breath than eat a nice meal. I can cook for myself. Get your halitosis out of my face.
No, but it is that like, because that's the essence of pick me. It's a competition. First of all, I don't compete with other girls, and it sounds like you're full of yourself when you say that, but first of all, we don't compete where we can't compete where we don't compare.
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
I don't, because I'm in my own league.
I'm in a different sport than you. We're not the same. It's never going to be the same. So why would I be? And if I have to compete with you for the attention of somebody, I don't want that person's attention. You good? Have him.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Love. Enjoy.
This is what's stressful as well, is when you see girls that have been cheated on or boys that have been cheated on, and rather than blame the boyfriend or the girlfriend, they blame the other person.
It's easier to blame the other person.
And I think, but that just makes you look like a dickhead when 3 months later you're back together posting all over social media how happy you are, and it's like, well, did you not forget? Oh.
And that person as well, usually a guy in the middle of that, let's be honest, that guy is like loving life. He has got 2 women fighting over him. He feels like, see, you will never catch me doing that.
Honestly.
I've got way too much pride. First of all, I'm a Leo, okay? Yeah. Secondly, I am a black woman, okay? I am not trying to I have way too much pride.
Yeah.
Way too much pride, first of all, to ever be trying to compete with somebody, especially if I'm in a relationship with you and I've now got to like fight some girl. Nah, that's not. Listen, no, we don't do that.
That's the thing. Like, it's.
I have done it before. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I've done it before, but it wasn't because he was cheating. Okay, so I've only really had. Oh, I'm being super vulnerable on here. I might edit this out, but I've only really had 2 real relationships in my life. Okay, and they have both been very short.
Yeah.
So the second one that I had was with this. Still very attractive guy.
I love that.
Oh, but he had a lot of problems. So, you know, so did I though. So, well, you know, it's not a judgment. It's just
sometimes I do think, am I a Spanish bull? Because I run towards red flags.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I love them.
Yeah,
they're the best.
It's like, ding, been to prison, ding. Several baby mums, ding. No, I'm joking.
Oh no. Several. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to depart from the several baby mothers thing.
No, do you know what I think it is? There's something about it comes with age though, because there's something about a troubled man that a lot of insecure women think, I'll fix him.
Oh no, I don't want to fix them. I just find it really attractive.
Yeah.
And it's a problem. It's a sickness, and I'm trying to get over it. I really am.
I
mean, but you know that stupid cliche of a bad boy.
Who doesn't love a bad boy though?
Love it to a point where I'm worried about myself. But let's move on. So I was in this relationship, very brief one, and he had a group of mates.
Yeah.
Who I got on with all the guys. Great.
Yeah.
I got on with some of the girls. But then there was this one girl in particular who just could not, for the life of her, understand why he was going out with me, right? She just could not. She just could not accept it.
Yeah.
I think she liked him for a while, but she was always like in a friendship group or whatever. I don't know. I don't really understand the dynamic. I don't know why they hung out with this chick. Anyway, so one day we were at this bar or something, somewhere in Essex, and she basically tried to cause problems with me, and I was just not giving in, because I'm like, I don't care. Like to me, again, this might be a Leo thing or a pride thing or whatever. If I'm actually with a guy, like if I actually, it sounds, again, I sound like a male, but if I claim a guy, right, I expect other girls want him.
Yeah.
Like if I'm with a guy and nobody wants him, I'm like, wait, what kind of decision am I making?
What's wrong with him?
And it sounds bad. It sounds really bad, but like, I expect that there's going to be other girls like, oh, okay. And if I'm not around, they might try and, you know, I expect that. And I enjoy that.
I like it, though. I like it when, like, other girls try and, like, flirt with the person in the casino. I really like seeing the boy, like, what's the word? Reject them. Or pie them, and I'm like,
see, I don't even. I will go as far as to say, like, I like when I'm not around. I mean, don't try and flirt with him when I'm around.
Yeah.
Because that might be an issue.
Yeah.
But if I'm not there, I like the idea of girls like shooting their shot.
Yeah. And being like, it's not gonna happen.
And then it's just not happening. Because then I'm like, you don't need to be with me. You're choosing to be with me.
Yeah.
And because that's the same as me. I'm choosing to be I have options, most of which include being completely by myself because I'm fine that way.
Yeah.
So if, like, I think that's part of it. Anyway, so he's very attractive. I like the fact that she liked him. I just didn't get on with her because she had issues. She tried it with me. So I was in the bathroom. This is back when I was bigger as well, right? Yeah. So I came out the store, I was washing my hands. Her and her friend are there. And she's like, saying really loudly to her friend, so that it's for my benefit.
Yeah.
Right? So she's saying really loudly, you know, it's so crazy. I never thought blank.
Yeah.
Even liked big girls like that.
Oh my God.
So you could see my face already, right? So I'm washing my hands like, oh, she went there.
She wants to die today.
She's trying to really get to me. I'm not going to give in. She's really trying to, she just kept saying it over and over again. I'm like, you know, wiping down my hands, like with some tissue. I'm about to leave. She's now blocking the door. She's like, I'm trying to speak to you. I was like, you weren't speaking to me. You were speaking to your friend. You didn't say Linda. Like, who are you talking to? And then it escalated from there, and we got into a fight and got dragged out of the place. But what I'm trying to say is that that's the only time I've ever fought somebody who was interested in who I was with. And it wasn't because he was with her or he had chosen her or he had cheated with her or anything. It was because she was trying it with me. And so I feel like that's different.
There's a big difference as well between a girl fighting with another girl over a man or a girl fighting or arguing with another girl because of the blatant disrespect.
That's what it was.
And it's like, I'm not fighting over the man.
Not at all.
I'm fighting over you.
Not at all.
Being rude.
Yeah, and actually one of the reasons we broke up very quickly is because he didn't like that I was moving in with a bunch of guys. So I was college age, but I just quit college. But I was moving in with a bunch of people that I knew from the university, and I was moving with 3 guys and a girl, and he didn't like the fact that I was moving in with 3 guys. And we got into an argument over it, and then he specifically was like, oh, well, I'm going out tonight and this girl is going to be there, trying to get to me. I was like, oh, you think this is about you?
Yeah.
You think that altercation was about you. It wasn't about you. A girl disrespected me when I was minding my own business. So that's what. And then she got in my space. What am I supposed? I was defending myself personally. Yeah. I mean, it didn't look like it. It looked like I walked around, but I was defending myself.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the guy, and the fact that he brought that up, I was like, oh, you know what? No.
Male ego is a mad thing, disgusting. You know. Is
disgusting, but also very attractive. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it. I hate an egotistical guy. I will argue with an egotistical guy every day of the week, but let me tell you something, it is so attractive.
Is that why you like arguing with
I'm editing that the fuck out. I hate you so much. First of all, I hate you. Because now I have to go in and edit that. Thanks so much. Oh, let's move on. All right. So you said your favourite was an awkward date.
Yeah.
You said that was your favourite memory anyway of a first date. What's your least favourite?
Right. Well, so I kind of want to change my mind because a guy that I was dating, it wasn't our first date, but I'm obsessed with giraffes. I love giraffes. They're my favourite thing in the world.
Okay.
And he took me to the zoo to feed giraffes.
Aww.
So that was amazing.
That is so sweet.
Really cute.
So that's your favourite?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Okay. What's your least?
My least favourite, probably I went out on a date with this lad, and my friend forced me to go.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't want to go, and she was like, Lucy, you always turn these people down, just go. So I did, and it was just, oh my God, it was soul destroying. It was so boring.
Ugh.
Talking about like work and the hours that you work. So I think I don't care about that. Like, this is supposed to be us getting to know each other. I don't want to know how many door frames you fitted. Like, I don't care. And we went to another bar, and it got to the point I actually said to him, I was like, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm bored. I'm going to go home. Like, I'm tired.
Did you actually say you were bored?
Yeah.
Energy.
And then he was like, oh, right. So drop me off, and then text me and was like, so do you want to go on another date?
What? Huh?
I thought, are you
alright?
I just told you're boring me. And it sounds like I was being a dick, but we'd been out for ages, and I was just like, look, it was just awkward. So I was like, why would I stay here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm allowed to leave. Do you know what I mean? And then asked me if I wanted a second date, and I was like, no, absolutely not.
That's part of the reason that, we were saying earlier about dating somebody you already know.
Yeah.
Because the 2 dates I had last year were with people I didn't know.
Oh.
People that I'd just spoken to online.
Yeah.
And, but like I said, both were shit, but one in particular was like, oh, you're only interesting online. Like, you're interesting when I read what you're saying, and I guess you have time to formulate what you want to say. But, like, in person, it's just very, blah.
Yeah.
Like, we have no banter at all. And I made fun of him because that's my love language. And I feel like he took it personally. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
This didn't go well.
For me, like, me showing affection is me being mean to you.
Yeah. I mean, I try not to be super mean because that's not nice. But, like a little joke, like a joke at your expense or whatever between the two of you is nice, I think.
Yeah. Like, when somebody says to me, like, about my big head, but they're saying it in a cute way, and I'm like, I do have a really big head.
Big head gang, yeah, I could join you on that one.
But I don't like overly soppy, like, oh, you're the light of my life, I couldn't live without you. Well, I could definitely.
You do not want somebody that cannot live without you. That is gross.
Yeah.
Because then...
The only person that can't live without me is me.
Right, 100%.
So, yeah. I feel like it puts pressure on the other person though as well.
Yeah.
And people are that forward, and you start to feel guilty, like, what if I ever leave them or ghost them or, do something.
Yes.
And then I'm constantly thinking about their feelings.
And not your own, and not whether you even like this person or not.
Yeah, because you don't want to upset somebody else.
I do like the idea though of somebody making their goals clear.
Yeah.
That's quite attractive to me now as an adult. When I was younger, oh my God. But now as, you know, as a grown up, it is, I can see the benefits of somebody being honest and upfront about what it is that they want in the future. But then as long as they're not really saying that they want that from you when they're getting to know you, does that make sense? Yeah. If somebody says like, you know, I want to get married at some point or I want to do this or live here, or, that's great. Those are goals. Love that. Yeah. Awesome. But, like, don't say, we're going to do this or I want to do this with you. Yeah. I don't know you.
Because I think that's important because you're listing your goals or saying what you want. And then that's then the time for the other person to decide, right, well, are we compatible? Is that, do we share some of the same interests? And then if from the off you're like, absolutely not, I'd never do that. Yeah. And you know that they're not for you.
Then it's just not going to work.
Because I feel like when people put up too much of a front and try to act a certain way or act like they live a certain life. Yeah. You can't keep up that charade forever. No. So.
But I'm also trying to be less judgmental. So I'm thinking like, I get the idea of wanting to have those kind of barriers up there. Yeah. Because people are dickheads sometimes. Yeah. And you can get your feelings hurt. I know this firsthand of putting barriers up. Yeah. I've probably missed out on some really great opportunities just in general in terms of getting to know people just because of my own shit and my own stuff from my childhood and my experiences and my life in general of being like, and then I've just got barriers up in certain situations. So I'm trying to be more understanding of people doing that. But I feel like you can only do that to a point. Yeah. And if you're dating somebody, the point is you're supposed to be lowering the barriers a little bit, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm no expert, but that's just what logic is telling me.
Because dating someone or getting into a relationship with someone is opening yourself up to the other person.
Exactly.
Because what is the point in having a relationship based on, I won't say lies, but little untruths? Yeah. It's not going to work.
Which is why I think, and again, it sounds corny as hell, but friends first is great.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people treat, especially men, no offense, but people in general also treat their friends a lot better than they treat somebody that they're trying to date.
Yeah, 100%.
They treat their friends so much better. They would never do that to a friend. They would never let someone else do that to their friend. Yeah. And so I feel like people need to start prioritizing that a little bit and being like, 100%. Okay, well, if I'm doing that to this girl, I wouldn't like that. If somebody, think of, you know, a friend of yours, if somebody was doing that, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So why would you do it? Do you know what I mean?
I think it comes with age as well, where you start to recognise when you're in a toxic situation and then getting out of it. Because when I was younger, there'd been... You know, you stay in situations where now I'm like, why? I
could never.
2020 Lucy had never put up with that. And I think it's so annoying because it literally just does come with age. Yeah. Like, you grow in confidence. Like, now, I know, like, I'm so content and happy in myself. If somebody else comes along and wants to be a part of that, then fine. But if they don't, I'm like, I don't need you. Yeah. Because I'm good. Like, I'm all right. Yeah. So,
and I think because I'm an only child as well, so I'm really good by myself. Yeah. Like, you know, some people say I'm good by myself, but you can tell they're not really. Like, no, I'm chilling. I'm having a great time by myself.
Honestly.
Like, I really enjoy my own company, which is why, but I'm also a very sociable person, so I do like going out and meeting up with people and having a good time, and, you know me, in the shops and whatever else. Yeah. I love all of that. Yeah. But I also really, really enjoy being completely by myself in solitude, watching the things I want to watch, doing the things I want to do, and I'm good. So I think because I'm grateful that I've never really missed that. But I'm also like, that's probably not the healthiest approach. Yeah. Because I genuinely don't believe humans are supposed to be completely by themselves. They're just not. Yeah. Like, you have community, you have family, you have society together, kind of thing. So I feel like that's probably where I need to. That's why I've got this whole new thing this year of being more open to just.
Yeah. But I think it's still important that, because so many, you see it all the time when two people get into a relationship and that's it, it's just them. All the time together, can't do anything without each other. And I think you need to keep your own identity.
Yes. Your own friends, your own life, like your own work, career, all of that.
Because I've done it before, like, not so much cut my friends off, but you do isolate yourself a bit because you become so obsessed with one person. And then when that goes tits up, you're like, oh, I've not say spoke to my friends in like a week. So who do I like turn to?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to keep your own interests and the shit that you like doing by yourself. Because otherwise it's just never going to work.
No. And I think I'd have to be... Ooh. See, even just saying I would have to be, if I was in a relationship, kind of gets my back up a little bit. But you know, my mum said something really interesting to me, and I'm sure she's listening to this, so she's happy she's getting a shout out. My mum said something really interesting to me recently, where she's like, how did she phrase it? She said, I can't remember exactly how she phrased it, so I'm going to paraphrase. But she said that I have quite a togetherness nature about me, right? And that it could be helpful to somebody else. Yeah. And that I could also gain something from this other person. And me closing myself off is only going to do me damage in the long term. Basically is what she was saying. She said it in a different way, but yeah. Yeah. And I haven't been able to stop thinking about that. She also cussed me out, you know, because that's my mum and that's what she does. You know, she'll make fun of me and she's very... whenever I do anything with, because I don't, like, I've never brought a guy home to meet her. I've never. I would... that makes me feel sick. I've never brought a guy home to meet her. I've never, like, talked about people that I'm dating with her, really. Yeah. I've given her, you know, thrown her a few bones here and there and been like, I really like X, Y, Z, and she'll look them up on social media or whatever. She's convinced now that I like somebody because she likes them. Oh, yeah. And so when I tell you, I'm not even taking the piss here, I could show you WhatsApps from her of her asking me how he is. Right? And I'm like, can you chill? Can you chill out?
Can you just relax a second?
Can you, because nothing's even happening and you're making it something in your head. Yeah. And she's obsessed with it.
Oh, my mum does that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, she'll search them on social media. She'll be like, have they got any tattoos? Have they got any kids? How tall are they? What do they work as? And I'm like, Mum, please.
Chill.
I don't know. I literally just started talking to them on Tinder 30 minutes ago.
Well, speaking of, you mentioned kids.
Yes.
So that's my next question. So would you and have you dated somebody with kids?
Yeah.
And what was that like?
Fine. Genuinely fine. I love kids. Mm-hmm. I really don't mind. As long I could never be with a man though that is a shit dad, and it riles me and it makes me so mad when you see girls that are with men and everyone knows they've got kids but they don't see the kids. And I think as a woman, or even not even a woman, a decent human being, how you couldn't pull them up on that, because it's just ridiculous. But no, the people that I've been dating that have kids have all been but then it's just the baby mama drama.
Well, I've never dated anyone with kids, because I don't really date like. I've never dated anyone with kids, but I'm like you. I love a great dad.
There's something about seeing a man be a good dad that makes my heart want to burst.
Right, and I don't know if for me, because I didn't have my dad in my life, right? Yeah. So I already have like issues with trusting guys in general, right? And trusting like their character, because character's a really big thing to me. I feel like anyone can be attractive with the right assets and a couple of good genes thrown in there. Yeah. Anyone can be attractive, but having good character is really, really important to me. And so that is a great sign of someone with good character, is how they are with their children, and I love it. Honestly, like, it warms my heart to that person. If I wasn't attracted to them before, if I see them with their kid, I'm like, I look at them completely differently.
So it's important, I think, for me, this is how you can tell somebody's got a good character, is how they treat the kids, if they've got kids, how they speak to the mum and how they treat the mum. That's a massive thing. And how they speak about their exes. Yes. That is so, because
if all of your exes are crazy, I'm like, maybe you're the crazy one.
Because I quite like it if they're, like, we're still in touch, or it was amicable. And I like it when they don't insult them or have to say, oh, she was a psycho or this, that and the other, because I think that just shows maturity.
Yeah.
Because if all your ex is psychopaths, it's like, but what are you doing now?
If you're the common denominator,
you're the common denominator.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's either they weren't all crazy and you were gaslighting them, or you pick crazy bitches, in which case, first of all, I need to work on me, because what does that say about me?
You could have picked them. You can pick a normal girl, though, and gaslight them to the point where they turn into a mentalist.
100%. Yeah.
Like, we've all been... I've done stuff, right, so... What, I'm 24 now, nearly 25.
Oh, cute.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
So when I was, like, say, 20... Oh, God, it's so embarrassing, because I think back to the way I acted, the stuff I did, and I'm like, that is not the same person.
You couldn't pay me to go back to being 20.
But when you're that digmatised and people are telling you what you want to hear, you do crazy shit.
Do you know what's mad? A little bit of attention, especially when you're that age, goes so far.
Yeah. Because before that, I'd not really ever been seeing anyone seriously, like... So the first person that I ever did that with, oh my God, I was obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
I was absolutely obsessed, to the point where I think back and I'm like, why did nobody tell me to just chill out?
Yeah.
But I suppose you do stupid shit.
To be fair, that's the best time to do them as well, because I'm a firm believer in, at some point in your life, you're going to do some really stupid shit. And it's great to do them when you're young and you can bounce back.
I don't regret anything, though, you know.
Same, because
I literally have no regrets.
You don't get to be who you are the way you formed in your life, how you view things, how you are with people. You don't get that if you don't have all the shit beforehand.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But yeah, I think guys with kids, great, awesome.
Amazing.
I've always kind of felt like that, though.
Yeah.
Because I've always been the type where I'm like, I'm not going to have kids, so it's great if they already have kids, because maybe they want that from me.
Yeah.
That was always a thing for me, even though that's quickly changing. But we'll move on. But yeah, so guys with kids are great. All right, so how do you then, we talked about all the crazies, but how do you like to be approached? How do you like to be asked out?
I like it when somebody's overly confident to the point where it's quite funny and you kind of can't turn them down because you're just like, oh, he's got game. Do you know what I mean?
That is hard to say no to.
So when they approach you in a certain way, I like being approached. I think if they do it when you're not on your own or you're with people, I think that shows confidence, so I love that. If they come out with something funny and then, that's it. Because I think when you have that energy, you're drawn to the character and the personality, and then you start to find everything else attractive about them. Yeah. So I think if they can make you laugh, you know, then they can make you do anything.
You guys should have seen the face. I agree. I like a confident guy. Yeah. I think I don't, but I do.
Also...
No, I like confident. Cocky is the one I'm getting my head around.
No, but I like it. So if a lad, say, came over to me and was like, right, put your number in my phone, next Friday, me and you are going out, I'm going to take you out, blah, 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 and they almost tell you, I like that.
That right there could work for me.
But there is a double standard as well, because if it was somebody really attractive, I'd be like, oh my God, yeah. But then if exactly this, if somebody else did the same thing, I'd be like,
stop!
Get away from me.
Oh, there is something very sexy about that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you tell me we're doing something next week at this time and we're going here. Yeah. All right.
Because I'm bad at making decisions as well.
See, I'm great at making decisions, but that's why I have the job I have, and so I make decisions literally all day, every single day. Yeah. I don't want to do that when I get home. Yeah. So that actually would be super ideal. Tell me what we're doing. Cool, I'll be there.
I can't make decisions. You ask me to say pick a place to eat or pick a place to go, I will literally be sat there all day because I'm like, oh, what about this place? And then I'm like, oh no, but that's better, and it stresses me out. I need someone to be like, right, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. See, I don't mind doing that sometimes. Like, I don't mind being like the person that thinks up things, because there's stuff I want to do. I'll be like, oh yeah, this would be a good idea to do. Yeah. So it's not like I just want to take a back seat the whole time. Yeah. But That as an approach, that's a good approach.
Well,
that's probably guaranteed to work 99.9% of the time.
Like, I love it when a man tells me what to do. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, facts.
But I just,
Facts.
I like the approach.
Yeah, I like that confidence. I like that, especially with me. You're like, I'm 5'10", right? Yeah. I'm quite intimidating. I'm a big girl. Like, there's not a lot of people that can really actually talk to me. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people that have that confidence to really be like, no, don't do that, or don't say that to me, or don't. Yeah. So if you do, I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Well, okay. All right then. Cool. Now don't try too much. Yeah. And don't like, this sounds weird, but don't block my shine in any way. Like, if I'm out doing something, don't do that. That's going to be a problem. But, that's kind of, that'll work. Yeah. All right. Okay, so what's your ideal date then? So you love that giraffe date. That was cute as fuck.
Yeah. Somewhere where you're moving and walking around, because I heard this thing where men struggle to lie when they're in motion.
Because they can't multitask?
Because men can't multitask.
Oh my God.
So, like, somewhere where we're walking, or there's got to be movement, because then they're more likely to tell the truth. Uh-huh. Something like...
Can they not be doing something with their hands as well? Or,
I mean, it depends on the date.
It depends on how good the date goes. No. I mean, can it not be like, I don't know, a pottery class or something?
So for me, I'd love to go like laser tag on a date.
Yes!
I'd live for shit like that.
We could just go laser tag anyway, because I haven't been to laser tag for years.
Yeah, something fun.
Yeah, or junkyard golf. Not done that either. I would love to do that on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that's exciting. Yeah, physical dates.
Physical date. Girl, you know what we're saying. Physical date in the non-sexual way.
Yeah, 100%.
So later. No. All right, and then finally, what dating tips would you give to women in 2020 based on your experiences?
Men are trash.
Okay.
No,
first and foremost.
Be secure in yourself. Mm-hmm. Realise your worth. Know your worth. And have your own things that you like to do, and find somebody that fits in with that. Don't ever change yourself to fit somebody else's standards, because if you're having to do that, then they're not the one for you.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, because you can only do that for so long.
Yeah, and men know what they want as well. So if he's ghosting you, or if he's telling you one thing and his actions are contradicting it, you need to realise that he's just chatting shit, and to leave it, because sometimes no response or no message is everything that you need to
That
hear.
was the message.
Yeah.
That was
silence is the message.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Mine are pretty much just like, be safe, be smart.
Oh yeah, be safe. Always wear condoms.
Always be safe. Sexually safe, yes, but also like safe in general if you're meeting somebody, especially you don't know.
Oh.
Have people know. I mean, it's good though. That's that too. But like, have people know where you are, especially if you don't know this person. Like, just be careful and be cautious, but be open to new things as well. Also, be a little bit not as judgmental. That's my goal. I'm trying to be less judgmental, because I tend to pick people apart if I like them, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, it's kind of like a defense mechanism. I'm telling myself I don't want to be in a relationship, so if I like somebody, I will pick them apart until I don't like them anymore. And I've done that a lot, so I need to stop doing that. That's terrible.
It's very self-destructive.
Very self-destructive, but then that's me. I like the guy with a bunch of red flags, and then the good stuff I'll pick apart. Yay!
Why is it always the ones, though? It's always the men with the most problems that have the best dick game. And it bothers me. And I don't like it.
You must do, though, because...
No, I do. I love it, in fact. I don't like it. I love it. But then I get mad when they turn out to be wankers. But I already knew.
You knew that about them.
And I just ignored all the signs. Oh. But yeah, no, 2020 dating tips. Be safe, be confident, be gorgeous.
Yeah, live your best life.
Yeah, 100%.
Try to be a little bit less judgmental, a bit more empathetic.
Yeah.
That's my...
And don't rush. Don't rush things.
Yeah. Go with the flow.
Yeah. We should.
That's pretty much it. We should be like agony aunts on Emma, like right
So
in.
if you've got any relationship questions,
And
send
you want
them to
advice from people that have not figured it out at all.
It's at Longhairlander on Twitter.
Oh no, please don't at me, because my advice is probably going to be, oh my god, break up with him.
Do you know what? If people see my Twitter though, and like, you'd think people are wild on Twitter. Like, I retweet stuff and I think, if my mum ever saw that, she'd be disgusted.
People are wild.
That's why she's blocked on Twitter.
Yeah, my mum's not on my Twitter either. She's on my Facebook because I don't use it. Really.
Oh, I got a message. Mum was like, "Why have you blocked me on Twitter, baby?" I said, "Mum, there's stuff that I don't want you seeing." She was like, "Okay." I was like, "I still love you though. I just don't want you." I just
don't want you on my Twitter.
Yeah. Do you know? I'll be retweeting stuff about
Twitter is wild.
Yeah.
Twitter's wild.
It's a crazy.
I try to not retweet the crazy because I see a lot of crazy on my timeline. I'm like, I'm not going to share this with people.
Do you know one thing that does annoy me though? What? I think as well is when like you go on my Twitter and you would have no idea what is going on with me, and it annoys when people assume that when you retweet something or when you repost something that it's about you. About you, and it's like, well,
or that it's a sub.
Yeah, and it's like I can just find it funny. Like,
it's just funny.
It made me laugh. It's not that
media.
deep. Yeah. Another dating tip. Nothing is ever that deep.
Ever. It's not that deep.
It's just not.
Don't get in your feelings.
Don't need your armbands.
This is not coming from somebody who gets in their feelings about absolutely nothing. This is me. Don't do that. It's shit. Yeah. Because I hate that about me. Because I'm very logical, so I can see it coming. Yeah. And I can see what I'm doing is crazy. Yeah. And yet. And still. I'm still my feelings about it, and I'm like, really? And then the next day I wake up and be like, oh my god, it's not even that deep.
Yeah. Everything seems worse at night as well. Yeah. Do not ever get into an argument with somebody that you're seeing or think about problems that you've got at night. Mm-hmm. Everything's worse at night.
Everything is worse.
Have a sleep. Don't text them abuse and then go to bed. Don't do that.
I don't text people.
Because you'll wake up in the morning and feel sick about it.
Yeah.
So I always think just have a nap before you make any rash decisions.
Naps are good.
Yeah.
Naps are great for decisions, I think.
Yeah.
Because it gives you a second. It gives you a breather. It gives you, like, perspective.
A new rule that I, gave myself was... Because I'm very emotional. I'm a very emotional person. And I am very sensitive. And I can not fly off the handle, but sometimes I have to really stop and think, do you want to say that? Are you making the right decision? So I've got this thing where if I feel like I'm about to go off on someone, I'll just take half an hour, do whatever I need to do, go back, and if in half an hour I still want to say the same thing, then send it. 9 times out of 10 I'm like, no, that does not need to be said.
I'm a very firm believer in saving it in the drafts. Yeah. Whatever you just save it in the drafts first, come back to it later.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10 you won't send it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that. I used to be very, very hot-headed. I still can be.
Yeah.
But I used to be very, very hot-headed. And one of the ways that I didn't realise I was doing it, but as I was working on myself, as I was getting older, and I was like, I can't just fly off the handle like this. Yeah. This is not normal. And this is not even a relationship thing. This is just a life thing, right? So this is not okay. Like, why am I getting angry over this shit? It doesn't matter. One of the coping mechanisms that I put in place actually made me more moody. So instead of flying off the handle, I'll just sit there quietly and stew.
Yeah.
And so in my head now, I'm angry. I'm just not angry out loud. And so in my head, I am cussing you and everything about you out because I'm so mad. And now I've got to figure out a way of getting over that because I hate that. Yeah. That's one of the traits that I really just want to get rid of in 2020. I don't like it. I don't like feeling that way.
I think it does happen though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I've had it before where...
And it'll be over nothing.
Yeah. I'll get angry over little things or I'll be in a mood and then it just builds up and builds up. One tiny thing can happen and then that's it. I have a meltdown. It could be like... The other day, a couple of weeks ago, I was furious and my hair was really knotty. Couldn't get a brush through my hair. Literally started crying, launched my hairbrush across the room.
Oh, I've done that.
Full on meltdown, like hysterical.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I was like, for what? Because I couldn't get a knot out of my hair. Yeah. But it wasn't because of that. It was because of everything else that had wound me up that I'd not dealt with.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm exactly the same way. I'll be stressed out about something completely unrelated, and it will be something tiny that had nothing, that's not even important, that will make me lose my mind. Like a few months ago, I was going down to London, and I needed to renew my passport, and I could not for the life of me find my passport anywhere. And so I'm like searching it was in the place I normally keep it. Yeah. Let's just start there, right? But because I was in a tizzel for like the whole week before, because I was taking time off work, I was going down to London, I was seeing my mum. So like all of the work that I was stressed out about before, that was what was on my brain. Yeah. But I took it out on my bedroom, and I threw everything everywhere because I couldn't find my passport. And then I sat down on the floor, and I looked around, and I was like, if anyone saw this, I'd be put in like a mental institute or something. Like, this is not okay. This is not a proportionate reaction to not finding your passport.
Because it seems like you're overreacting over a little thing.
Yeah, but it's not that.
But it's not that.
It wasn't even that. And I've done that with people as well. Not like launch things at them, but I've got in a mood with a person. Yeah. Like, and it had nothing. It wasn't even. It might have had a little bit to do with them, but it wasn't. It wasn't that deep.
Yeah, I'm bad for that.
I have to stop doing that. It's not okay. It's a terrible trait to have, to be moody, I think.
Do you know what? All this. I'm a big fan of like self-love and working on yourself and becoming a better person. But it's hard.
It is hard. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Do you know what's the worst part? Is you find you've got to get yourself in check.
Yes.
And the hardest part is looking at yourself and coming to terms with the fact that some of your actions...
Oh, you thought you were perfect?
Yeah.
That's what I've had to really, like... Because I've been quite a judgmental person about other things that I don't like about other people, looking in the mirror and going, oh, wait, you thought that behaving like this was okay? No.
And then that's hard because then you realise that you're not perfect, and it's like, what?
And it does make you appreciate people that like being around you more, though, because I'm like, oh, you like being around me when I'm like this? Oh my God.
It does, I think it makes you appreciate the people that you've had that have kind of always been there, even when you was... Because I went for a stage where I wasn't a nice person. I was horrible. I was a bitch. I was just mean to everyone. I was very angry. And now I'm like, oh, sunshine and kisses. I'm just the sweetest. Like, I'm quite chilled.
Yeah.
And I think that wasn't me 5 years ago.
But I think a lot of that, again, is age.
Yeah, definitely.
It's how you cope with things.
5 years ago, I would have been, what, 19?
Yeah. Oh, my God, you're so young. 5 years ago, I was 27.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Yeah, but you look like my age.
Thanks, girl.
It's genes.
It's the genes, girl. I get it from my mama. Mom's about to be 60, and this lady does not look anywhere near that at all. So I'm praying I stay with her genes, because she never smoked. I used to smoke, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm like, them cigarettes might mess around with my genes a little bit. But
do you know what used to really wind me up? So I was seeing somebody for a while who was mixed race, and he looked good. He looked good, and he knew he looked good. And he always used to say, see, black people who say, like, we age like fine wine. He was like, you're aging like milk. Oh,
that is a common saying.
It used to kill me, and I'm like, oh, I know.
Aging like milk, you look great.
Oh, I know I look great, but, like, in terms of if you put him next to me, say, when he was, I don't know, I just think the age better.
I mean, there is there's truth to it. Melanin does help.
Yeah.
But I think also when you are melanated, when you're a person of colour, you tend to moisturise. Yeah. And I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this whole moisturising thing is new to white people.
Oh, not for me. I've always got Palmer's in my bag.
Like, in general, because I find I grew up in Essex when it was white as well, right? Now it's a bit more multicultural, but I grew up in Essex where it was me and one other black family in the whole of my town, right? And so I had a lot of white friends growing up, and it was weird to them that I moisturised all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I moisturise a lot, I always have cream on me.
Yeah.
And it's a bit weird to me as well, because I've got friends and people that I know that will get in the shower, get out the shower, dry themselves and just put clothes on. And now to me that's disgusting. And
then just get on with the day.
I'm like, how are you going to cut about with skin like sandpaper?
Just the driest of skin.
What?
The driest of skin. So yeah, I think dry skin in general will make you age quicker. Because dry skin doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
It just doesn't on anyone. Even if you can't tell because it's not ashy looking.
That's another thing. If somebody has like ashy elbows or really dry elbows or dry knees, that puts me off because I think if you can't even moisturise, how are you going to treat me like the queen that I am? Do you know what I mean though?
Fellas, moisturise, please, for real. Actually moisturise. Alright, well, we kind of went all over the place a little bit, but I think we covered dating pretty much, didn't we?
Yeah.
Basically, don't do it. No, I'm joking.
Just do not do it.
No. I'm gonna do better.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself a challenge.
What do you think about sex on the first date?
I think it depends. It depends on the person, the people. It depends.
I don't like when you see people putting other people down for whether they decide to or not to.
Different strokes for different folks.
None of your business.
Yeah. Literally, the only people that it should affect are the people that are doing it.
Exactly.
Everyone else needs to mind their business.
Yeah.
As long as everyone's consenting and is a grown up, I don't care.
Consent is sexy. Be safe.
Do whatever the hell you want. Nothing to do with me. You know me anyway. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on then to the final segment of the show.
Okay.
So this segment is called Mahakama, and that is Swahili for court. Well, for high court. So it's basically just a segment that allows me to judge people or things or situations.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm trying to be less judgmental in my real life, so I can only be judgmental once every 2 weeks on the podcast, right? That's the aim anyway. I don't know how it's going, but, trying. All right, well, since we've been talking about dating, I thought we could go over some dating behaviours.
Okay.
And see which are acceptable or not to you. So we've got to give it mercy or no mercy.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to give you some first date scenarios.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you whether you'd give that person, the dater, mercy or no mercy.
Okay.
So this is someone trying to date you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll answer two, but I really want to get your opinion on these.
Okay.
So the first one is, he arrives late.
No mercy. Absolutely no mercy. No, I'm sorry. Being late knocks me sick. I think why? How? What kind of shit human do you have to be where you can't even get so? If there was a genuine reason and they were like, look, I'm stuck in traffic, whatever. But if they're just like, even 15 minutes late and they rock up and like, oh, nah, go away. I'm done. At that point already, I've decided that you're a dickhead.
Okay.
So no mercy.
For me, I'll probably give this person mercy, and that's only because if they're anything like me, they're probably gonna be late to some things too.
Yeah.
If I have to be somewhere professionally, I'm there like earlier on time.
Yeah.
If it's a social thing,
yeah,
I might rock up a bit late. I mean, I don't know, a date though is different. Depends on how serious the date is.
Yeah.
For me. If it's like we have to be somewhere, like we're doing an activity, so we have to be at Junkyard Golf at this time, and you're late, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... all right, no mercy. I'll go with you, no mercy. All right, so then you drive.
Yeah.
So what if he asks you to pick him up to go out?
Because I think not everyone can drive, not everyone wants to drive. Things like that don't bother me at all, because I quite like driving, and I think, that doesn't bother me at all. No. Mercy,
I don't drive, so this doesn't really apply to me. If I did drive, I wouldn't care either.
Yeah.
Because, unless we're going out drinking, in which case, let's Uber.
Yeah.
So, speaking of drinking, what if he gets drunk on the date?
Oh, God, mercy. I'd want them to get drunk.
You want to see what they really like?
Yeah. Because then you know if you can handle them or not. Because there's nothing worse than like a sloppy drunk or somebody that gets really aggressive after they've had a drink.
Yes.
Because as well, if you go out for like someone like drinks and they get drunk and you see how they treat other people, like the workers there or whatever, it says a lot about the character.
100% agree.
Yeah. So mercy.
Yeah, I kind of want to get you a little bit pissed.
But then if they were a nasty drunk, or a dick, then no mercy. But getting drunk,
getting drunk. I feel like this probably wouldn't happen to me on a first date anyway, because like I said, I like to date people I already know.
Yeah.
So although that might change in 2020, I don't know. Yeah. But generally speaking, I probably would have already seen you drunk.
Yeah.
so that's okay. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't mind that. I like that. That's the same answer I have in terms of like, I want to see how you treat workers. I want to see how you treat other people. I want to see what you're like when you drink. Because we're going to go out at some point and drink, and if I don't want to be around you. Yeah, so I agree, Mercy, on that one. Okay, what if he asks you to pay the bill, the whole bill? Not half, the whole bill.
I can't believe that's even... Nah, no mercy. I will go Dutch, and I offer to pay every time because I think it's just a nice gesture. Like, I make my own money, I'll pay towards me, and then if you pay for me, that's fine. If you accept me paying half, even though I've offered you a dickhead, so no mercy. But yeah, nah, whole... But are you mad?
See, I agree, no mercy. To a degree.
Oh,
here's why.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer if you're not going Dutch, whoever asks
pays.
Yeah.
So if
you ask me out, we're either paying half and half.
Yeah.
Or you're paying. If I ask you out, we're either paying half and half or I'm paying.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
That's what it should be.
But like if we're out and you ask me to pay the whole bill,
I will ask you if you're mentally sound.
No, do you know what I would do? I would pay the bill and exit stage left and go, because I'm not about to like leave the place and not pay. I will pay the bill and that's the last time.
And by the time he's blocked before you're out the door.
Before I'm even out the door. That is literally the last time you'll see me. Enjoy my behind as I leave. Okay, so what about he suggests a double date as the first date?
Mercy. Because I'm really good in social situations. I'm a social person, and I think if that makes them more comfortable, and that doesn't bother me, so mercy. Because it might be more fun.
Yeah, see, I agree. Because I'm not how do I put this now? You know, I'm not like a romantic when it comes to me. I like romance for other people. I find it so cute. When it comes to me, I'm not really a romantic. But I think there is something very cute about a double date.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
It is.
Probably a terrible idea.
Yeah.
But it's very cute. So I'd say
mercy, definitely.
So what about he asks you no questions about yourself?
No mercy. Absolutely not.
Agree.
I think, why have you asked me out then?
Why are we here?
Because that, to me, makes it seem like all they want to do is have sex with you, which you should have made that clear at the start rather than this whole... People overcomplicate things, and I think don't act a certain way because it's deceptive though. Do you know what I mean?
It's manipulation.
It's so deceptive. So I think if you ask me nothing about myself, it's quite clear that you're not interested.
Yeah.
So
in which case, why are we here?
Yeah. Why are we here?
To be honest, I probably would have picked up on that beforehand, and we wouldn't have gone out on a date.
No, I agree.
Because if we talk and you ask me nothing, ever, it's always me asking how you're doing, how like what this is like, and how this went, and you ask me nothing.
Yeah. You get home and your back hurts from carrying the conversation.
Mate, no, we can't be doing that. I agree with you. No mercy. What about talks about wanting marriage and kids?
I think it depends on the situation. So like we were saying before, it's all right for somebody to say, oh yeah, in the future, you know, I want to get married, I would like kids. And then there's a difference between being like, I really see a connection with us. Like, do you want babies? Imagine how our babies would look. That's fucking weird.
That is weird.
So, depends on the context. Mercy. Yeah, but...
I don't have an answer for this one.
It's difficult. I think some of these, unless you're in the situation, because I don't know how I'd...
Yeah. This one I don't know because, my first instinct is I would be terrified and I'd want to leave.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, that's how it is. But if somebody that you actually like a lot says that and it doesn't scare you, then maybe you're supposed to be on that date.
Yeah.
So it's hard to answer that one for me. All right, the last one. Date's over now. You're home.
Yeah.
He's home. Send you a dick pic. Mercy or no mercy?
I mean, there's various factors that go. Right, so no girl, a dick pic for me, it does nothing for me. Why? What do you think I'm then going to do? Like, no, that is, it's just unattractive, and I think, get away from me. What? Why?
I've got to be honest. When it comes to penises, I think penises and I have a lot in common.
Yeah. Okay.
The main thing that we have in common, I believe, is that we look better in person than on picture.
That's me.
So I really struggle to take a good picture. I just think I'm not photogenic. I just don't feel like I'm photogenic. I feel like I look a lot better in person. And I think the same thing about penises. I think penises look great in person. No, depending on the penis, obviously. Yeah. But generally speaking, penises look great in person. In a picture on my phone, I'm requested. It's scary, and I'm never going to speak to you again.
True story, I genuinely got a random dick pic once of somebody that I'd been chatting to on offline, whatever, online, offline. Been chatting to them anyway.
Okay.
Sent me a picture of the dick.
Opened
it, didn't respond. Went to go and remove them, and they messaged me saying, "So when are you gonna come and sit on that then?" I was like, "Oh, never." Now you've just said that.
Never, ever, ever.
It's
ever. Because the first thing that comes to me in first thing that comes to my mind is, ew, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Now, if you're with somebody and you are in a relationship and you are at work and you get a text message that says, I want you to do X, Y, and Z when you get home. See, that I'm down.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
That is, in fact, do that.
Yeah.
Do that regularly.
But if we're not on that.
We're not even ill. Oh. And then you and you started it off with a dick pic. No.
Oh, it's so gross.
That would make me cringe so bad.
But you just know as well that they try really hard.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the fact that they would have been sat there.
Have you had a dick pic with a Snapchat filter on?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, dick pic with a Snapchat filter.
Isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
Do you know what I have had as well?
What?
A dick pic with a filter, but like a full body one where they lay down. So the filter was on his face with them glasses and the freckles, and then just a dick. I'm like, I don't know what to make of
the Chucky from Rugrats?
Yeah, so lay down on the bed, like with his arm out to the side with this little filter on, and then just a fucking erection. I was like, well, this is unexpected.
Well, Chucky from Rugrats is growing the fuck up, isn't he?
Chucky's packing.
I would laugh so hard and then block that person.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this. This has been amazing.
Honestly, I've had a gorgeous time.
This is hilarious. And we've been talking for so long. Oh my God.
Have we?
Yeah.
I love a chat.
Same. I have got to edit some bits out though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Luce. All right, but seriously, thank you so much for doing this. Do you want people to follow you on social media?
I mean, they can do, but I'm not very funny.
I think you're hilarious on social media.
I'm gorgeous, but I'm not that funny.
I mean, both. I mean, you could do two things at the same time. Do you know what?
I don't even know what my what my handles are or anything.
What's your preferred platform?
Probably Twitter.
Same, I love Twitter. Let me have a look for you on Twitter, because I don't know what your social.
Oh, it's just Lucy Smith _X.
Oh, nice. Okay, so follow Lucy at Lucy Smith _X on Twitter.
Do not slide in my DMs with a dick pic.
Yeah, don't. Because slide in the DMs, but not with a dick pic.
Yeah, slide in my DMs. If it's a dick pic, though, I will find your mum and send it to her.
Nice.
So she knows that her son's a dirty
bastard. That her son's out here doing things. Yeah, and then follow Pod of Mercy at Pod of Mercy on Instagram and Twitter. New episodes out every Wednesday. No, every other Wednesday. Every other Wednesday, every 2 weeks. Thank you again, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.